This is Eternity Update, where all information concerning the UAAG disbursement is being given. If you're new on this channel, kindly subscribe and click the notification bell so when next we give a very vital and important update, you'll be kindly notified. Don't forget to always follow up this page because it is necessary if you want to get every information concerning the Theobarth, the IMF and the UAAG. Kindly subscribe. Thank you. Do have a wonderful and blessed day.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome. How was your night? I hope you had a great night. Yeah, I can't really say about one because I didn't really sleep much. I was busy online doing some stuff. But at the same time, in our situation, we should thank God and should glorify His name. Yes, we are back at it. My last post we discussed about people not actually knowing the figure that will be disbursed to us, which we feel is crucial. It's going to help in our planning. But the information that got to us again this morning is that the figures will not be communicated for now or till we see the alert. And people are wondering how are we going to know if we are ripped off or not if we don't know the exact amount that we should be expecting. Well, the people in charge, talking about the people that formulated the amount and the disbursement procedure and everything, they've stated that what is meant for us will be delivered to us. That means anything we see is what is planned for us to receive. And we know that it's not easy for anybody to dip hand in your money. For example, if an NGO dip hand into your money, into your disbursement, it will be different from what other NGO will be delivering to their subscribers, and you will know from there, except they represent other grant handler, because we are made to understand different grant handlers have access or will be getting different amount for their subscribers. So if you belong to Theobarth, and you know many NGOs are under Theobarth, if you belong to an NGO under Theobarth and you are paid, for example, 2 million, and you notice that others are getting 2.8 and also they belong to Theobarth, then you know something is wrong with your NGO. But if you get the same thing that they are getting from other NGO under Theobarth, then you know you are paid accordingly. That is the way they put it. So I can't really argue with the process, although I'm not okay with it because I just believe we should know. Or maybe they are just trying to help us, like so that we reduce the noise that we'll be making when the money drop. Or they want to shock us with the amount that we receive. Because in my last video, I made a comment about we not knowing what we are expecting. And all we are hearing from the people that are dropping information is that it will change your destiny, it will change your life, your generation. And we are believing that for money to change that, it's going to be huge money. So who knows, maybe there's a surprise for us that they did, as in they are not coming out to say. Maybe they are going to give a good sum of money and they don't want to tell us now, so that when we receive it, it's going to be shock. And you'll be shocked and you'll be overwhelmed with it. Because the way they are talking, I don't expect that you pay me 3 million and you expect me to vacate my area and go to another place for security reason, where 3 million is not anything that worth. Some people might be chasing your life for that, but you know sometimes some people have more than that and you can't really tell because it's not going to move them or shake them. Except some people that have thought that they can't make it and they just suddenly find 3 million in their account, then they start misbehaving. So that is it on that. Another thing that we discuss is like all these procedures and everything delay and no official information coming out. Now what are they doing that they are not giving us official details? Because we need to know. Remember, today is Tuesday. Today is the last day that we're expecting Madam Ngozi to come and finalize on her statement. Because she said, give me Monday or Tuesday, I will come back and talk, that she will not talk on that day that she was celebrating. So maybe they have gotten to her that don't go and tell them anything, stay on your lane. Or maybe she's still cooking up the story that she will come and tell us. We are still waiting. The day is still young. Anything can happen at any moment. So about disbursement, you will get your money, relax. This is not the time to worry. This is not time to raise your BP up. This is the time to reflect on what you want to do and your plan. But I know as a business person myself, it's difficult when you don't know the amount that you are planning on, because anything that you want to do, for example, if you go to bank for a loan, you must specify the amount that you need, and they will check your business plan, your proposal, to see maybe the amount you are requesting for equates with what you are planning to use it for. So now it's going to be difficult to plan, because you can be planning around 1 million and you just see 10 million, you don't know what to do with the rest. Or you are planning with 10 million and you just see 1 million, you just scatter your plan because you don't know where to start all over again. But they have their reasons, and we hope maybe by the time that Apostle Ken will come out to address people, maybe he will shed more light on the amount that we get to the subscribers. Because the NGOs, they have proven that we can't rely on the figures that they have given to us. Because if you check across the ecosystem, you see that we have different figures that have been speculated, rumored. At the same time, some of us, as most people, got it from their NGO. So are we going to say that even the NGOs are not aware? Like I cited an example that my NGO said between so amount to so amount, it was not even definite with a figure, because he said everything depends on the grant handlers, everything depends on the people at the top. So that's how they've been doing it. So we don't know why they are keeping that figure secret to us. But the most important thing is that we get it, but we just pray that it's going to be something tangible that can really actually turn our lives around in a positive way. Because that's the statement, that's the slogan that they have been using. Oh, this money will change your destiny. This money, you'll be happy, you'll be the best, you'll be the first among your generation that will encounter this kind of money, this kind of financial breakthrough. It will set you free, your children's children, your generation. So how much is that money? I know you can't give us 500 million, I know you can't give us 1 billion, I know you can't give us 150 million. But they don't want to tell us. Who knows? Maybe they don't know. Although during the marketing stage, when they are trying to cajole or acquire more numbers to build up their NGO numbers, because then they are giving them per slot 1,000, then NGOs can supply as many as possible slots. I know of NGO that have 100,000 subscribers, which have to now cut it to 1,000 subscribers per NGO. And these people have collected a lot of money from everybody during registration, during support. And even till now, some people don't know, maybe they are in this 1,000 list or they have been pushed aside. And all of us, we are expecting. Imagine 100,000 people only for 1,000 to get. The remaining 99,000 people are still there expecting, hoping that they will be among the 1,000. But everybody cannot be there. And that is why we suggested that instead of giving so much money, as they proclaim to the pioneer, why not get more subscribers so that more people will get access? Except they want to give few people tangible money that can really drive the economy positively. But the best way to do that as a business for a person or coming from the economic side of things is to empower people with business plan that are actually going into business and do something that's tangible that will change the GDP of the country. But when you dash it out, how can you say that you have not given it to somebody that will waste it? Even some of these grant handlers, if you give them money, some of them will still waste it, because it's not everybody that is business as having normal business orientation. So that is it. I'm not saying that I should deny anybody. I'm just saying that if they want to achieve the result that they are expecting, most of it should go into business. And maybe that's why they are giving more to the pioneer people, because it's for projects. And at the same time, most of the people in pioneer, they are just after the figure. They don't actually know the kind of business to venture into, the kind of project to venture into. By the time you start seeing people accumulating information about the project they invested in, many people will be laughing that, is this a project, is this a business, is this viable? But well, your money is your money and your position is your position, and use it wisely. So that I would say for now about the disbursement, everything is intact. People are still saying that they started. I will tell you they have started. They don't want to tell us. They don't want to make it official because of one reason or the other, and they are doing their thing. They are keeping it secret. If they have not started, you know what they always do. They have not done it yet. So like that, we are waiting for the thing to pass through the right channel. All this other information that they are giving, acting like they are delaying, like is just to buy time for whatever they are buying time for. Let's wait and see what will happen this week. Maybe they will have the energy, they have the power, the boldness to confront us, or they want to keep it a secret. And remember, alert will come like a thief. Are they working on that plan? That will just receive alert. You just be sleeping or just wake up, you just find amount of this huge money in your account. And it will be tagged from maybe from your NGO, or maybe your NGO/UAAG or Theobarth grants. You will know, at least they have to tag it in a way that you will know where the money is coming from. Because many people apply with different NGOs, so that you will know, so that when you want to handle your cutbacks, you know where it's going. Not that you just get money, you don't know where it comes from, and 3 people will be challenging you that you have not sent the cutback. You will not be confused. Who am I to trust? So they will do that, because if they don't do that, they are the one that will lose. So thank you very much.